go. Hey, good morning, guys. This is Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the footage of the tree here. I think we are going to officially put a stop to collecting the ornaments. I had people bringing me ornaments all the way up to yesterday. And most of this tree is decked out in other people's stuff, which is great. I like it a lot. I like it. I was
No.
asking Lucy if she had a favorite. She doesn't. I think there's too many of them to make up her mind.
Yeah. I don't know.
We do have, I will say, I'm really pleased that most of them are old. I mean, I really like old things, and Lucy does too. That's why she does the show with me. But, we got some like this one here that I know this is the tree topper itself is from the 1950s. And I believe this egg Santa, it would be terrible if I just knocked the tree over right
I
now,
was
wouldn't it?
thinking that.
The egg Santa, I think, is from around the same time period. And this one right here that is so heavy, I had to put it on its own little stand here. This is really cool. It's Santa's from around the world, but I think it's made of ceramic or something.
It's
And
heavy.
yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a bowling ball. Not really, but
There's this one back here that I'm sure was in your video, but it's like a wood cutout and it is like a super old vintage Santa.
yep.
And it's got a little boy and a girl and she's holding a little doll. It reminds me of like a Miracle on 34th Street type Christmas.
Yeah, and that's what the guy that lent it to me said that I think that belonged to his family also. And so, yeah, most of these will be leaving and be going back to you guys. But some of them, like the chieftain head over there, we've been told that we could keep that one, and some of the other ones we had before. So anyway, it's been a fun experience meeting all of you guys who were willing to lend me your stuff, and it's neat. I mean, I've always wanted to have like a neat little Sapulpa tree, and I feel like we got it. So it's cool. I think.
It's
I like it.
awesome.
Yeah, it is. So this week,
So before we start that, we were talking about improv before we did the show.
Mhm.
And I had this like thought right before. We should ask our viewers for like recipes. Like a random recipe that you cook that you like,
that they like
that they like.
cooks and likes. Okay.
Yeah, but that like maybe not be normal.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. So
Sure.
one of my
Yeah, I'll
favorite
lead one.
Okay, so one of my favorite meals to eat is called tamale bake.
And what's it made of?
It's made of cornbread, sweet cornbread, but you put cream corn in the cornbread and you cook it.
I like it so far.
Okay, and then you pull it out and then you poke holes in it
Mhm.
and you cover it in like grilled chicken,
Oh, that's really
cheese,
good.
and enchilada sauce. And
Okay.
then you put it back in the oven and you cook it till it's all bubbly and stuff. Then you eat it. It's
Had
fantastic.
this recently or something?
Yes.
That's why you're bringing it in.
Yes. Well, it's one of my favorites, so it's on rotation. But I was talking this morning and I was like, we're running out of recipe ideas.
Okay.
And so I think it would be fun if everyone sent in their recipes to you of random things like that.
Yeah. Maybe we could find a place to actually like set us up with a kitchen and we could make some of these things on the air.
Oh, that would be
And
cool.
yeah, we could be cooking with Lucy.
Yeah, I'm not talking like your taco soup. Like everyone has a taco soup recipe.
Yeah.
That's
Give us
great.
something that's unique.
Unique and different. We have a lady in the office that she makes this buffalo chicken dip and it's got corn in it.
That does sound great.
It's so good, but you would never think to do that.
Sure, I would.
No. So that's what I want. I'm going to be improv today. Take the show a little different route, first off,
With that?
with that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Thanks for that wild improv adventure that you took us on there, Lucy. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
She also did tell me she had a joke for us today, so we'll
I do.
end the show with that too. But first, getting to the main business of the day. So it is, again, it's Wednesday for one thing, promoting that. We've only got really two events that we're talking about. I know that there are other things happening. And if you want to know about the other things happening, you need to sign up for the free email newsletter. Go to spulpatimes.com/subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. We send it out every week. It's a great resource for those of you who think that we have nothing to do in this town, which you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you. But it is this is the the weekend that they have the Jingle Bell Sweepstakes and the parade,
Yes.
I think is the most eventful weekend. We're talking pre-Christmas shoot days, okay?
Okay.
The most eventful weekend, maybe secondary to the blowout,
Probably.
but it's got to be close, I would imagine. I know that we would have tens of thousands of people show up for each of these events. I mean, the blowout, it wasn't unheard of to get 20,000 people coming to that. I
Mm.
don't think we'll have that many for this, but I mean, the fact that I know it's a big deal. It's a big event.
Hmm.
And a lot of people are going to be here. You guys be sure to be here. Um, the weather is changing pretty rapidly for the better in some ways, and not so great in some other ways. We'll talk about that. But first of all, let me actually bring up the graphic. If you're not all up to snuff on all the details and everything, it's happening Saturday. Tickets are already being collected. In fact, tickets are probably about gone by this time. I don't think the stores would be buying any additional rolls or anything like that this late in the game. So anyway, hopefully you got your tickets. My wife was sitting out putting them all in a spreadsheet yesterday,
Yeah.
and she didn't know how to do that trick that adds your where Excel will count for you.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to teach her that, and she was like real reluctant. She was like, "I got my system. I don't want to mess it up." I'm like, "Honey, I'm going to save you hours right now." And she didn't even say thank you. I was kind of mad, but anyway. So, but we've got a lot of tickets. We have, I mean, I say a lot. We've got 100 something
Oh,
tickets. So that's a pretty good haul. I don't know how many tickets do you. Well, you can't win.
I have
So,
0.
I have more than you.
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody that's just got like massive piles of tickets or anything yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't, but they will be there on Saturday. Those are like my favorite people to watch.
They bring out just like the yeah,
Hmm.
and it's always like the grandpa that is used to bringing out the string of pictures of their grandkids or
Yep.
whatever. They've got their tickets.
And they're
Ready to
like in
roll.
a binder,
Hmm.
excuse me, and they're laminated and they'll just like flip through them. That's,
Like a photo album or something.
yeah.
That's actually a pretty great idea.
Yeah. And
Like a
so they're
photo
all there
album.
and they just can see them all. And I mean, you got 5 minutes.
That's the thing. I mean, even if you know you have that ticket because it's in your spreadsheet, you still got to find it in the
Yeah.
bundle of tickets that you have there, and you've only got 5 minutes to do so. That's why I've never understood these folks who will go. Now you can do this. You can do this, and it's happened before, where you can go shopping and stuff, and they'll have it on the radio. And so if you hear your ticket number called while you're down at CTS Coffee or something, if you can run down the street to get there, that's allowed, and we've had that happen
Mhm.
before. But man, I'd be so freaked out about doing that. I mean, I better have that ticket in my hand.
Yeah. I would definitely say if you don't want to be outside on Saturday, but you have tickets, um, I would definitely check into our restaurants because I know that some of them are offering like Saturday sales,
Okay,
and discounted meals and things. So
just a good place to hang out.
definitely check that out. I know, so my hairdresser, her name's Heather, and she used to work on Dewey. So her salon was on Dewey, and she won one year, not the 10,000, but she won. And she was at the top of Dewey. So she ran all the way down here. And when she got here, she had the wrong ticket.
Oh
It
no!
was one number different. And so the last number was a 5 and it was supposed to be a 6. And she was like, got all the way down here and she was like, oh my gosh. So she like went to walk away and then the crowd started cheering and they were like, just give it to her. Just give it to her. It was
I
so
remember
cool.
this. Yeah.
So she still got the money, but then or she got her check on the way back to her salon. She was laughing and she had called her mom to tell her mom and she flipped it over and they were stuck together. So she had the
Right.
right ticket.
Oh, that's
It was with
hilarious.
the wrong ticket.
Okay. Oh man. Well, I'm
So,
glad the crowd did that.
yeah.
And I remember when they did that too. I was there that day. That
Hmm.
was just a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so and that this is a great thing. It's a great thing for a lot of people to participate in, and everybody wants to win that $10,000. But I don't know that anybody in this crowd is like, we're not greedy. We're like, hey, just you know, Give it to him. She ran all the way down here.
Yeah.
That should be worth the
Yeah.
$1,000 or $500 or whatever it was that she got there.
Yeah.
That's a great story. Thanks for sharing that.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome. That's probably my second favorite. I have three really good
Jingle Bells
ticket
story.
stories. Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably my second favorite now.
Okay.
The first one would be the guy who used his winnings to adopt a child. I think that was awesome.
Oh, yes.
They won the $10,000 and they used it to adopt somebody. And then my other favorite one, which is kind of also makes me mad at the same time, it was when I found out that the lady who won the ticket had just bought hay that morning at Farmer's Feed, and that was the winning ticket. The winning $10,000 ticket came that morning, and I was like, I was angry. I was, I've been saving my tickets for two
That's,
months.
yeah, but I would say that that means that Farmer's Feed probably turned in their tickets on Friday and then they still had some Saturday morning, so they gave them away.
Sure, yeah, because you have to turn them in today. Actually,
Yeah, you have to turn in
your
your
young
draw
businesses
ticket.
who are giving, yeah, they've got to do that. Um, I just thought it was funny that they were still giving out tickets,
Hmm.
and that just happened to be the one that won.
Hmm.
And that hopefully I don't that probably won't happen this year. I don't know if it does or not, but I would like to know. And I know they've kept track of this. They always say where the tickets came
Hmm.
from. I would like to know if there's somebody who's got a good reputation for giving out winning tickets.
Oh, that would be a Cindy question.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about that. See
Hmm.
if maybe she can tell us. Um, I do know that there are some businesses who, I mean, they will not let you forget your tickets.
Yeah.
I think Isabella's is one of those.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, while we're talking about tickets, we've talked about Jingle Bells, and I don't know if this was in your email or not. Do not forget that after the Jingle Bells drawing, they will draw a ticket out of the hopper, and then we will publish that ticket number on Monday. And you have like 5 days to collect
This is the last $500
the
one.
last
Yeah,
five hundred
yeah, we
dollar
got to
one.
bring that up. So
Okay.
yeah, don't forget, even if you don't win any of the major cash prizes or the $10,000 prize on Saturday, they always give away that like one more $500
Hmm.
prize, and it's a great idea. And then what's great about that too is if nobody claims that, it goes into the seed money for the next year,
Hmm.
and so it gets used either way. Anyway, this weekend, it's the weekend that is happening, guys. What else is happening that day, Lucy?
The Christmas
Yeah.
parade. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm hoping it's not going to be freezing cold. There's going to be a watch party at the mansion. There's going to be a watch party at Waypoint Lounge. There is going to be a watch party along Main Street.
Who the heck does watch parties for a parade? A parade is a thing that you're supposed to be there to see live.
Yes, so
Kind of like
they
Macy's
you can
Thanksgiving.
like sit on their patio or
Okay.
sit in their yard kind of thing.
And I bet at the mansion they're probably sitting up on the
I don't think you can sit on the balcony.
lame. We'll have to
I
ask George
think
about that.
they're working on some structural reinforcements.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's falling apart. I am
I
not
think I
saying
heard
that.
that.
But I think
That's not true at all.
they're making it
Gonna get in so much
sturdy.
trouble now. But um, okay, so I guess they'll be sitting up on the big porch though,
I'm
probably
sure.
where they're doing the
Yeah.
watch party at. But if you can't be there, I mean, obviously, everybody's got their spot they love to go to. And I don't know if I've got my spot where I go to because I can park there and pull out my lawn chair and I got the blankets and the kids with me and everything. I don't know that I would want to change that up. That might be like a family tradition or something
Hmm.
every year.
There are some people that like the parade is a family tradition for
Oh yeah,
them and exactly where they sit and yeah.
yeah, it has to be. I mean, the Christmas parade is I think attending the parade is a tradition for every family. I wouldn't. The only reason I wouldn't go to the parade is if I was sick.
I will say one tradition that I am sad is no longer a thing is the firemen climbing the ladder.
Yeah, and
I
I'm trying to
loved
remember.
that.
Did that happen because the guy fell off one time or something?
Nobody fell off.
Okay,
Nobody has fallen off of the ladder, but it
he
just
almost
becomes
did.
a safety risk. And we did it in the rain one time.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we were like, no, if he would have fallen, that would have been terrible.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's important to think about the safety of these guys who go rushing into fire on purpose.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
entire job is devoid of safety,
I know.
kind of.
That's
I
okay.
mean, they're still wearing the protective gear and everything, but
They're safe.
yeah, it is. It's just
Insurance covers them running into fire. It doesn't cover them falling off a random ladder in a parade.
I, maybe we should fix that. I don't know. Get them like a jacket with like an inflatable life raft that they can put a stunt
Yeah.
on and they land
There
on
you
the
go.
ocean.
Yeah. But that was one of my favorite parts of the parade.
Yeah, mine too. It was a lot of fun. It's too bad they don't have that anymore. But we'll probably have all the usual suspects, right? Are the Shriners going to be there
No.
with their cars? Okay. Probably the bikers.
Nope.
Really? Okay. Well, never mind. We're not going to have the
So
usual
there's
suspects.
the toy run is not happening, and that may have changed this week.
Okay.
But as of 2 weeks ago, they were not. And then the Shriners are not. They have another parade, so they'll be at that parade.
Okay. Is there going to be anything new at this parade?
I don't know. We'll have to watch and find out.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be watching. We'll be finding out. While we're talking about the parade, guys, just keep in mind Santa's house is open right now on Friday and Saturday, but he will not be there this Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. because he'll be in the parade.
Mhm.
And so you guys go see him if you can. And we're running out of time. I mean, this will be like you've got one more weekend after this, and that's it, I think.
Yes,
Friday, Saturday.
he'll be there the 19th and 20th. Yeah.
Yep. And then that'll be it. So if you haven't got your pictures with Santa yet, you have a few more days, and that will be it. Okay. Speaking of the parade and Jingle Bells and everything else, let's talk about what's happening with the weather. So right now we're sitting at a high of 57 degrees today, which is great. Sunny. Okay. It looks like sunshine the rest of this week. And it's going to be weird. Tomorrow we're going to peak at like 66. Saturday we're looking at a high of 52 and sunny. That's really nice, especially compared to what we were looking at
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Um, you were talking about an Arctic blast. This Arctic blast, I think, is going to peak on Sunday. It's going to get down to like 36 for the high. So
Okay.
that will be weird. A high of 52 to a high of 36 in the matter of 24 hours.
So take your allergy medicine and
Yep.
be prepared because you will get sick.
Yeah, if you deal with sinuses and stuff, because Saturday it'll drop down to 18 degrees.
Oh my.
And then it'll warm back up to 36. So it'll be a pretty good swing right there. The thing is I was looking at our forecast for the next 2 weeks and stuff. Like we were talking a 50% chance of snow next week. Don't think that's going to happen. That's gone.
That
And
makes me sad.
yeah, yeah. And I was looking all the way out to Christmas. I mean, we're talking like 50s and 60s going into the week of Christmas. Maybe that'll change, but right now it looks like things are warming up. So we might be having a Hawaiian Christmas or something this year. It's a bummer, huh?
That is a
I know,
bummer.
considering what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Thought we had pretty good chances for
I know. I was
great
kind of
Christmas.
worried about the cold, but I was excited about the snow.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. The snow will show up like the week after Christmas.
It'll show up in like February.
Yeah. And February. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's when we'll get our Arctic blast
Yeah.
that hit the rest of the country first.
Yeah.
And they get to have their white Christmas.
We'll miss out on spring break because we'll have a frost.
Yeah. That's how it happens. But let's not get too far ahead. Let's start talking about spring break already. So anyway, guys, those are the updates and the details for you on what's happening for the events. Again, subscribe to that email newsletter, and we'll get you the rest of the events that are happening this weekend as well. I'll send that out. We'll put that story out later today, and the email will go out tomorrow morning. And then Lucy said she had a joke. Let's hear
Hmm.
it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call a 7 that doesn't feel good?
Don't. Why are you doing this to me? I have to put up with this every day for hours on end in my house.
Yeah.
You guys know what it
It's
is.
a
It's
stick.
a 6-7. I
Uh,
hate you so much right now.
I love you too, Micah.
It is not mutual.
Oh, it was a good one. Hudson loves that joke. He's been telling everyone.
Really?
Hmm.
Not surprised at all. I got reminded about a joke. I told you I was watching old episodes of our
Yes.
show. I got reminded about a joke that came impromptu while we were in the middle of doing a show. We were talking about the Creek County Fair,
Yes.
and you were talking about how it's a whole fair, it's a whole deal. They'll probably have a whole camel.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And and that went into like this whole discussion about how many humps a camel should have.
Yeah.
And you said some camels have 2 humps, and I said, what do you call a camel with 3 humps? Do you remember the answer to this? What
No.
do you call a camel with 3 humps?
What?
Pregnant.
Oh yes.
I thought that was hilarious. That joke is brought to you by Zootopia. That's where I heard that.
I love Zootopia. Have you seen Zootopia too?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I'll watch it though. So, all right, guys, that'll do the show today. Thank you for tuning in to the Timeloop Live. We'll see you again on Free Coffee Friday, and the next episode when we talk about all things happening in the town that we love, guys. Have a great Wednesday. And actually, before we end it, I'm sorry, I was right there,
You were.
but
I was getting ready to say
I
it.
know you were about to say goodbye. I completely missed talking about the construction.
Yes.
The fencing
It's
is gone,
gone.
except for the intersections to keep the cars from driving through.
Right.
Okay. If you have not been downtown or you've been afraid to come downtown because of the construction and stuff, it's time to start coming out of hibernation and coming downtown again for sure. So, the planters and lights and stuff are still being installed. So you need to be cautious, but it is by and large mostly complete. Please come out and see the new Dewey Streetscape. And with that, I will end the show. And we'll see you guys again on Friday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.